Hello, snow lovers, or snow haters, as it were, whichever category you fall into. I left the yurt, the hot stove tent up last week just to see how it would do in this snow, and it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It's so steep it kept the snow from piling up at the top, pushed it down to the sides, which is actually awesome because that is an insulator. So last time you saw this tent, it was set up for 4 people, so we had the bed turned sideways to have more room for company to enjoy some dinner. But today, this is the typical setup that I will set up for Tiffany and I. Now, mind you, most of the cool little gadgets are inside because we were cleaning up, but some essentials when you're glamping: you got to have a coat rack. You need a stand for wood and other things. Bookshelves help. Normally I have a bottle of scotch, gin, bourbon, and some beer or wine, but today I just brought this cool blended malt whiskey. It's Irish mixed with scotch, and since I'm under the weather, I'm probably going to make a hot toddy here in a little bit. But this is the inflatable bed with a pillow top and the new bed stands. So when the tent's in this configuration, we can use the bed stands. This really warm blanket. Right now it's snowing and starting to sleet a little bit. I don't have the diesel heater plugged in, which goes back in that hole right there because there was too much snow coming in, or there would have been, so I didn't worry about that. But I did use the little buddy heater that Tiffany's mom gave us, and this thing is actually really warm. I have it on low right now. Of course, USB, little vintage radio, some essentials, coffee, tea, and some cookies, crackers, and I've got my stove and my pot so I can make a hot toddy to try and heal this messed up throat. I have a cold or something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, now to the most important part of what you need when you're hot tent camping. You got it. The stove. Stainless steel or titanium works. This one is really amazing. It barely smokes. It's got a little water coming out of the stove jack, but not too bad. I wrapped it with heat tape, which really does help, and I also put a backing right there so it wouldn't get too hot with the tent. But the cool thing about this is this has only been going for about 15 minutes, and right now it is, wow, 80 degrees in here. Look at that. 79, 80, which is too hot for me, so I'm gonna take my fleece off. But anyway, just pretty impressed with this big yurt. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to in the snow. And I wanted to test this in a little bit of a snowstorm before I took it out to do actual camping. So it's in the backyard. And since this is probably the biggest snowstorm we're going to get for the entire year, I think that was a pretty damn good test. Anyway, hope everyone's enjoying your Sunday. Maybe I'll do a shot tonight when all the lanterns are on. That's the coolest look. Enjoy this crazy snowstorm. Snowmageddon 2026.